At this point, I would like to quickly invite to the podium the convener of this event, the chairman of the Pacesetter Frontier magazine, who will come to say his thank yous, Prince Onochie John Igwesi. Put your hands together for him while he comes.
Good evening, everyone. Onochie John Igwesi is my name. At the risk of sounding immodest, I come from a royal home, one of the longest existing thrones in Enugu State, a throne that has endured for about 3 generations. My great-grandfather was a king, my grandfather was a king, my father is a king. I am saying this to drive home a lesson my father taught me. My father said, Nada Hishiaka Uro. You cannot snap your hands, your fingers without your tongue. And I'm saying this because, not because he's my father, but because he is one of the royal fathers of the day. I will begin my greetings by paying homage to His Royal Majesty, as a barrister, Igwesi Obi Ibisi, as a Chinabwezi III of Obofi. I also want to extend my gratitude and thanks to all of our resource persons. The keynote speaker, Dr. Ikene Liako. Our last year keynote speaker was the one who introduced me to him. I spoke with him once and he accepted at a very speedy rate, with the speed of light. Thank you so much, sir, for coming all the way from Abuja. He's a big man, he's a big fish. Forget his simplicity. Chairman of today's event, Monsignor Professor Obiora Ike and Mr. Emekamba. He's a prince, but he does not like to be addressed as a prince. So I'll just call him Mr. Emekamba. He's no longer present. I thank both of them for being here. I thank our chief guest of honor, His Excellency Senator Dolphus Wabara. He was supposed to be here, but something threatening happened to him, something threatening to his life. So he had to return back to Abuja. I wouldn't want to go into details, but he regrets that he couldn't make it. And that was why he sent a representative. He's grateful to the organizers of this event. I thank our guests of honor, Right Honorable Professor Fochukwu, ably represented by Honorable Chiene Aichiene, Dr. Ben Oyi, and Right Honorable Chima Upieze. I thank all other royal fathers of the day. I thank our spiritual father of the day, the Bishop of Methodist, Okunano Diocese. I want to thank our partners. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So many to mention: Ninth Holdings, Human Development Center, Opiums Nigeria Limited, Within the Air Shuttle. In the media, we have AFIA, we have CEO Media, we have Anchor News, as well as CNN. I thank you all for being here. When the past chairman of Nkanu West was speaking, he said something which I would want to correct. He said Onochie is the organizer of the event. I would want to correct that impression. This event is organized by Pacesetter Frontier magazine and not by Onochie Igwesi. Pacesetter Frontier magazine enjoys its own personality, different from myself. I also want to thank so many persons: the chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Comrade Sam Odekwe, the PPRO of Enugu State Police Command, PPRO Dan Ndukwe, the SSA to the governor of mainstream media, Honorable Dan Womi. I want to thank Josh. 2 years ago, Josh was here as a member of the organizing committee, and today Josh is here as a government functionary. That is promotion. Honorable Josh, you're welcome. I also thank his colleague, Areze, Darlington. I thank Iko, who is absent. I thank other media bodies, their CEOs. I see journalists, one who are represented here. Clinton Obe, I thank you so much. Mr. Lawrence and Joko, I thank you. TVC, AFIA, GNCO Foundation, most of our awardees, Professor Piano Keke. I thank each and every one of us for making it today. All I'm saying is just thanks, thanks and thanks. I thank some persons who have been here for the 3 editions. CEO has been here, Chukuma Ife Mokema. He was here in the 1st edition. In the 2nd edition, he came as an awardee. Today again, he's here as a guest. Ambassador Mark Onoha, I respect him. He was here in the 1st edition. In the 2nd edition, he was here. This edition, he was nominated. Although he did not win, I thought he was not going to attend because of that. But he displayed the spirit of sportsmanship and he's here. Ambassador Mark, thank you. I thank the immediate past commissioner for budgets, Honorable David Okelio. He was here in the 1st edition. 2nd edition, he was here as an awardee. And in this 3rd edition, he's here. I thank those who are here for the first time, because I know you will come in the 4th edition, and in the 5th edition, and in the 6th edition, and so on and so forth. I thank Elder Pedro Taiki Okemwa. He was here in the 1st edition, the 2nd, and the 3rd. Students of our schools, Human Development Center group of schools, representatives of higher institutions, UNEC, ESSET, Peaceland, IMT, ESUT, I thank you all. Without your presence, today's event wouldn't have been successful, but your presence here has made it extraordinary. I thank Sir Ole Yogema. He was here in the 1st and the 3rd edition. He couldn't make it to the 2nd. He's here. Thank you so much, sir. So many persons, I may not see you. It does not mean I do not appreciate you. Please, if my eyes do not catch you, I want you to know that I'm still grateful for your presence. I won't end without thanking the members of the editorial board of Pacesetter Frontier magazine. I think if there is anyone who should take their colleagues, it should be them, led by Averechukwu, the acting editor-in-chief. I thank you all for your sacrifice in putting up this event. Frontier Discourse is something that we hope to be holding annually, and so we always call for partnerships. In any way you can, support us, in any way you can partner with us to hold these events consistently. We will appreciate it. Thank you all for coming, and see you all in the 4th edition. God bless you.
Thank you, and thank you again.